This is the 2018 Nissan Frontier Pro-4X review as fast as possible. Let's start off with the facts. The only available engine with the Pro-4X package is the double overhead cam 4-liter V6 engine, pumping out 261 horsepower at 5,600 revs and 281 foot-pound of torque at 4,000 revs. Across the board, the Frontier comes with an independent front suspension and a solid rear axle with electronic diff lock. While the gas mileage is nothing to boast about on the 4-liter V6 that comes with a Pro-4X, there is an option to get a 2.5-liter inline-4 engine for this vehicle. What's unique to the Pro-4X package is the unique roof rack, the stitching inside of the seats, as well as the unique wheels. Customization. Because the Frontier hasn't really been changed over the last few years, it's very easy to customize. Unlike most cars in 2018, you can actually dismantle this car, you can take it to bits, the wires are easily accessible. It's just a joy to work on and it's quite easy to modify. As you can see, there's already a homemade front bumper on here and there's one in the back as well. Pros. With buying a Nissan Frontier, you shouldn't expect anything crazy from this, but I'm very happy that they are at least up to par with the rest of the competition. So you can still plug in your phone and do all the other things you would like to do on a modern day vehicle. Obviously, you're not going to get lasers and missiles like you would on a Lamborghini, but they've at least kept it up to par. Cons. In my opinion, there are quite a few things that Nissan needs to change about the Frontier. Number one being the look. This thing hasn't been updated in years and years and years. If you look at any of the competition, they've all updated their vehicles. They've updated the look. They look modern, they look sleek, and I love it. The Frontier has stayed the same forever, over a decade.
This is an ad that I found online and it says here that it is the new Nissan Frontier, and I almost feel like that's misleading people a little bit because yes, it's new off the line, but it's not really a redesigned vehicle. It's not been new for almost 12 years now. A much better way of saying this would be the 2018 Nissan Frontier.
Another nuisance is every single time you get into this vehicle and plug in your phone via a USB, it'll always ask you while you're driving along after about 30 seconds if you want to update your music library, and you have to touch the screen and hit no. It seems very simple, but because it happens every single time, it gets very repetitive and very annoying. I think the one thing they could have improved on in the Frontier is the turning radius. My old 2001 Ford Explorer Sport Trac has the exact same turning radius as this truck. Sadly, even though it seems to be a smaller and more nimble truck, it still has about the same turning radius as a Nissan Titan. There also seems to be an issue with the computer because as I'm reversing, the beeping sound that indicates that something's behind you seems to go off without any reason. Something that doesn't quite make sense to me is that only with the Pro-4X package you can't get a automatic sliding back window. You have to do it manually. Even my old 2001 Ford Explorer Sport Trac has a button with multiple settings to set the back window automatically. Just because you have an off-road package, they've taken away the ability to use that automatically. You have to do it manually now. That is ridiculous and they should change that ASAP. I don't really think that having a manual back window mandatory really gives the truck more of an off-road feel. My name is Thomas Warren and that is my as fast as possible review of the 2018 Nissan Frontier Pro-4X. Hit that subscribe button and like this video if you found this helpful. The larger our family gets, the more cool vehicles I get to review, test, and bring onto this channel. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.